tonight. Take it easy out there.
Conditions on the roads can change quite drastically very quickly, so especially in the snow.
After a rainy, mild day, the temperature is slipping. Roads icing over. And with flurries and high winds in the mix, evening travel could be treacherous. We need more housing, and we need more people to make it happen.
So they come out of here with the knowledge. I think the best thing they come up with is the confidence.
The growing popularity of a program at the Y that produces skilled tradespeople. And looking for a way to escape? We used to be able to delve into books to do that here.
When I move in real life, it moves me the same way in the experience.
Now you can exchange your reality for a new virtual reality experience in a familiar space. Good evening. The kids are done and Christmas break is officially underway for many families, which means thousands of people are expected to hit the roads this weekend as they head home for the holidays. But if you're heading out tonight, those roads may be a bit treacherous. A special weather statement is in effect for our region. After a day of rain, temperatures have dropped rapidly through the day and will continue to fall, which could turn streets and sidewalks into sheets of ice. This is a live look now at traffic on the Queensway. So far, things are moving well out there, and we are hearing that it is not too bad out there yet, but the temperature hovering around the freezing mark, it could certainly worsen into the evening. CTV's Josh Morano is here now with what drivers should be watching out for. Josh.
Yeah, Patricia, the rain may be done for now, but it's the after effect drivers need to worry about. Gusty winds and temperatures sliding back toward freezing. What roads can turn slick quickly. And with holiday travel picking up, extra preparation can go a long way. Heather Shacker is getting ready for her family to come home for the holidays.
All the kids coming home from exams, trying to get home real quick for the holidays and be able to visit with the family.
But with slick and icy roads expected this weekend, Shacker says their travel adds extra stress.
Driving in, the delays, and then all the traffic and all that. So that's one factor, is getting from the university dorm to the airport is going to be an issue.
It started as a rainy and warm day in the capital with temperatures reaching 11 degrees, but Environment Canada says below freezing temperatures and snow will return Friday evening.
All that rain and melted snow on the roads could freeze, create some icy conditions locally, specifically on any untreated surfaces.
And with snow in the weekend forecast, Environment Canada is urging people to take precautions when traveling.
Those conditions on the roads can change quite drastically very quickly. So especially in the snow or icy conditions, keep safe distances between car lengths and give yourself lots of time to get to where you're going.
Some opting to avoid driving.
We're staying closer to home with all the bad weather coming and everything, and with the holiday season upon us. We're searching for last-minute gifts online.
Lots of big puddles in the neighborhood where we're staying right now. I just want to get out, do the driving now so I can hang out this weekend and leave the keys alone.
The city already preparing for what is expected to be a messy weekend on the roads.
Any standing water from the rain that we've had all day that is still there has the high potential to freeze and become ice. So our main focus tonight will be going over our roads and sidewalks to treat any icy conditions that we can find.
Shacker says she's looking on the bright side as Environment Canada says Ottawa is still on track for a white Christmas.
I'm okay with the 24th, snowing all the way through, waking up in the morning with a coffee, and then having a white Christmas.
And of course, with the holiday season here, people are still going to be out and about on the roads, which is why CAA has issued some tips for drivers this weekend, including slowing down and adjusting driving habits, checking tire pressure and topping up washer fluids, and keeping an emergency kit in your truck. Patricia.
Good advice. All right, CTV's Josh Morano live for us tonight. Thank you. And here's a live look through our Centennial Glass Skycam. As you can see, it is windy out there. We are expecting those wind gusts to continue up to 60, 70 kilometers an hour this evening. 1 degree right now. So again, it is going to get colder as we go to Jackie now at Saint Laurent for full details of this forecast. Looking very Christmassy, very festive. But it was looking anything but Christmassy earlier today with that rain, and things are changing rapidly here, Jackie.
Things are changing rapidly, and I know when people are thinking about coming down to the mall, it's open till 9 here at St. Laurent Shopping Centre, but just keep in mind the roads are icy. But if you are coming, I'm hanging out with some friends here. They're Santa's friends who have been here all season long, and they will be here at the mall as well. So thanks for hanging out with us here today for the grand finale of Toy Mountain. So if you are coming down, gusty winds with gusts up to 60 kilometers per hour. The good news is the rain is pretty much done with it. Don't be surprised, though, if you see some flurries moving in through this evening. A weather statement still in place for Ottawa and most of eastern Ontario as temperatures continue to drop. If you are out on the roads this evening, again, be cautious of those slippery, wet roads combined with the strong winds. Now, as we take a look at temperatures, gusts up to 60 kilometers per hour could be taking us into the overnight hours. Tomorrow morning, if you're heading out the door at 7 a.m., -8 to start things off, but the wind chill feeling more like 14. We'll have a mix of sun and cloud by the noon hour, but then cloudy conditions will take most of our Saturday. -3 is the anticipated daytime high. Temperatures across the regions right now sitting around the hovering mark. We'll have more a look at your long-term forecast in just a bit, and of course from here at Toy Mountain at St. Laurent Shopping Centre. But for now, we'll take it back to studio.
Well, it would be a shock in any community. In the small village of Lansdowne, residents in disbelief tonight. They've lost a neighbor who contributed so much. A former Carleton professor and her daughter is charged in her death. Catherine Graham being remembered today as a vital member of that small community that sits an hour south of Ottawa. And CTV's Kimberly Johnson is in studio just back from the township. Kimberly.
Patricia, Graham was ever present in the community, quietly going about giving her time and efforts to a variety of causes for the community she clearly cared about. The township today paying tribute to a woman who gave so much of her time for others. Police move in and out of this picturesque farmhouse, trying to piece together what happened after a woman was found dead inside the home. The small community grappling with the news that her daughter has been charged in her death.
Just hearing about it is shocking.
On Tuesday afternoon, officers say they were called to a home for a wellness check just before 12:30. Provincial police confirm 78-year-old Catherine Graham, a well-known former Carleton University professor, was found dead inside. The township of Leeds and Grenville lowering their flags this weekend in her memory.
Her intelligence, her drive, she's just been a beacon in the community for doing better and striving for excellence.
The mayor says Graham was very active in the community and volunteered on a number of township committees, describing her as a woman with a wonderful sense of humor who was always engaged.
I would say that she was just very thoughtful. She was that person that sat back in a meeting or in a gathering and would take it all in before adding whatever quip or anecdotal evidence that she did. And she just was a really genuine human.
Police have charged 48-year-old Catherine Graham, who has the same name as the victim, with first-degree murder, confirming the victim and suspect are mother and daughter. It has sent a shockwave through this small community of Lansdowne, population of just over 550.
Just sad, like, to have this kind of thing happen any time of year, but especially this time of year. It's just heartbreaking.
I would say the community is still in a pretty shocked state and probably will be for some time, and we will get through it together.
Members of the Carleton University community are also mourning the loss. Yesterday, writing in a statement that her distinguished career helped shape the field of public policy. Patricia?
CTV's Kimberly Johnson live for us tonight. Thank you. And we do have more details on the homicide investigation and how the community is remembering Catherine Graham. There are more stories online at ctvnewsottawa.ca.
Still ahead, it's not just the sights and sounds of the Christmas season, it's the aroma and the flavor too. The cakes at the heart of many Christmas traditions. That story coming up.
Ottawa police are appealing for any witnesses or information 2 years after a deadly shooting that happened at a wedding. In September 2023, bullets started flying outside of a wedding at the Infinity Convention Centre near Hunt Club Road. 2 men from Toronto were killed. 6 others were injured. Since then, no arrests have been made. Investigators are looking to speak with anyone who may have information who has not yet come forward. Ontario Provincial Police managed to recover a stolen vehicle on Highway 401 in South Dundas earlier this week. Officers stopped the vehicle Wednesday and arrested a 62-year-old Toronto resident for driving with a suspended license. Afterwards, police discovered the vehicle had been reported stolen in the Peel region and had fake license plates. The driver is now facing multiple charges. Well, the Byward Market is once again home to a McDonald's. The restaurant officially started welcoming customers this afternoon. It's located at the intersection of Dalhousie and Rideau Streets. This new location is takeout only. 2 years ago, the notorious McDonald's at 99 Rideau closed its doors. It was the source of frequent police calls and viral incidents, including a video of someone pulling a raccoon from their jacket during a fight. This new location does have a nod to the former one with a raccoon decal on the window. Well, developing news out of Quebec tonight. Doctors have accepted a tentative agreement with the provincial government over the controversial health care bill. It means the threat of a mass exodus of doctors is now unlikely. The deal will see many parts of the contentious legislation thrown out. CTV's Natalie Van Roy is live with the latest. Natalie.
Patricia, many are calling it a victory for Quebec doctors, but the compromise has the province's health minister quitting his position and his party, essentially suggesting this latest version of the law is too watered down for his liking. Now, members of the Quebec Federation of General Practitioners voted 97% in favor of the tentative deal that was reached last week. The agreement removes several measures of the controversial Bill 2 that face stiff opposition from doctors, such as connecting compensation to the number of patients seen, and some doctors threatened to close clinics and leave the province over the proposed changes. But now many doctors who were thinking about moving provinces say they will stay put. Now, the new deal adds on incentives for family doctors to enroll 500,000 new patients by next June, maintains changes to the method of money paid for a doctor's services, and it also removes elements that cause conflict between doctors and the government, including performance-related penalties and a plan that would have assigned all Quebecers to a healthcare provider by 2027.
C'est une victoire pour les patients québécois. C'est eux qui vont bénéficier.
Dr. Marc Lemieux says this is a victory for Quebec patients. He says they will benefit from the agreement with better access to health care. Now, meanwhile, Quebec's new health minister, Sonia Bellinger, was sworn in today. Bellinger will work with doctors to modify the legislation before it's scheduled to take effect on February 28th. Now, the province is still negotiating with the federation that is representing medical specialists. Patricia.
CTV's Natalie Van Roy live for us tonight. You can scan the QR code on the bottom of your screen to link to us online or visit ctvnewsottawa.ca. We have more details on the new deal between Quebec doctors and the province. Well, Premier Doug Ford was in Buffalo today to sign a memorandum of understanding on energy with the governor of New York.
As part of our deal, Ontario Power Generation and New York Power Authority will work together on developing an implementation of advanced nuclear technology.
As part of the agreement, Ontario's global nuclear leadership will be used to advance the development and deployment of nuclear technologies. Premier Ford and Governor Kathy Hochul both said the deal is an important part of standing together in the face of the trade war. Meantime, the Prime Minister is confirming Canada will begin formal talks with the U.S. in January on reviewing the current free trade agreement. Internal Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc will lead Canada's delegation in Washington. The Americans insist a lot will depend on resolving concerns about Canadian policies on dairy products, alcohol, and digital services. Mark Carney says certain trade irritants mentioned by the U.S. are elements of a much bigger discussion about continental trade. Well, it's becoming an increasingly attractive option for many students. With a skilled trades shortage in this province, getting training that sets you up for a good job with great pay is a win, both for the students and the home building industry. CTV's Peter Sperling has more on a program that is producing more skilled workers. Peter.
Patricia, I met graduates from the WISE Home Builders Training Program who are now on their way not to just building homes, but a new start. Colin Okabuli is on his way to building a new career.
I feel fantastic.
He's part of 21 graduates completing the YMCA Home Builders Training Program.
I learned a variety actually of skills.
It's an 8-week free course teaching building site foundations like health and safety, communication, and providing hands-on training.
From framing, sheeting, siding, and insulations, drywalling as well. And all a new different experience to me.
We start to build a home from zero to the end. So it showed me the skills, it showed me how to develop from that.
During the program, students essentially build a home from the ground up at the training facility.
They're coming out of here with the fundamentals, the basics, certifications, first aid, CPR, working at heights, WMIS. So they come out of here with the knowledge. I think the best thing they come up with is the confidence.
According to the YMCA, the program equips newcomers and other job seekers with what they need to launch careers in the skilled trades.
If they want a job, there's a job there for them. We get at least continuously 80 to 90% employment rate.
Some now switching careers to a field that's in demand.
I wanted to get into something a little bit more steady with constant work.
I'm hoping to build my own company. A friend of mine who's already in the trades, so we're about to go in business together.
All these grads now on their way to building the next step in the skilled trades.
There's always a need for skilled people to do a job properly and get things done as the customer likes.
Now, some grads may begin working right away. Others using this as a start to enter an apprenticeship to further their skills even further. Patricia.
It's a good plan. All right, CTV's Peter Sperling live for us tonight. Thank you.
This is just an intense experience. 30 minutes of gameplay for each experience that you have, which is unlike anything else.
An action-packed, immersive virtual reality experience comes to the Byward Market. This looks wild. Jackie.
Well, thanks so much, Patricia. I have Jeff Hopper, Catherine Dines here from Move 100. You're hanging out with us on this grand finale of Toy Mountain. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's a big year for us because we rolled out our brand new, this ugly Christmas sweater I have here. We made an ornament out of that, and we put all the proceeds to that $10 donation straight to Salvation Army and Toy Mountain, and among other fundraisers.
Yes, so anybody who is at the Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert, they donated $1 from every ticket sold, so that was $6,663 for a grand total of...
That's my drum roll.
$1,663.
Well, thank you so much, Glenn. How amazing
This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. And every dollar gets to make sure we put a toy under the tree for a child this Christmas. It's so awesome to see.
Well, thank you so much. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the Salvation Army, or the Salvation Army band here, who will be playing us to commercial break. They'll also be hanging out here at the mall. But for now, here's a live look through our Centennial Glass Sky Cam, showcasing downtown Ottawa, where the temperature's sitting around 1 degree.
Access Storage is proud to support Toy Mountain, who provides toys to more than 27,000 children in our community. Drop off a new unwrapped toy at any one of our locations today. Access Storage and Toy Mountain, helping families this holiday season.
Today's Snow Report brought to you by Calabogie Peaks. Play outside at Calabogie Peaks, the big mountain close to home.
Well, here is today's snow report. Today, a bit of a wash everywhere because of the rain, but most ski hills are expecting a good weekend. Calabogie will open tomorrow. Be ready for your business in the western part of our region, and you're going to see everything else open or reopen tomorrow as well, saying that they are dealing with this rain okay, and that they will be doing some snowmaking for the most part and getting things up and ready for a busy pre-Christmas weekend.
Hi from the Peaks. Come play where big days make big smiles. We get an A+ for adventure. Calabogie.com.
Well, every Friday we want to put the spotlight on 3 good things happening in our city, and as we head into the final weekend before Christmas, we want to highlight some holiday events you can enjoy with your family.
Merry Christmas!
Well, Taffy Lane is a must-see Christmas tradition in Orleans. Every year, residents go all out with their Christmas lights and decor. Homeowners have been lighting up the neighborhood since the 1970s. And if you're looking for any last-minute gifts, you can check out the Ottawa Christmas Market at Lansdowne Park. The market is open tonight until 10 p.m. and all day tomorrow and Sunday. It's also open after Christmas. You can also check out the magic of lights at Wesley Clover Parks. The drive-through experience features more than 2 million twinkling light bulbs along a 2-kilometer route. Ticket sales go towards supporting the kids at CHEO. And do you have a story for us to include in our 3 good things? Something light, happy, a community event, or notable achievement to brighten the day? Send your ideas to ottawanews@ctv.ca. A new virtual reality experience has opened up near the Bywood Market next to the old Chapters building, where visitors get to immerse themselves into some serious gameplay, which includes some popular sci-fi TV shows. CTV's Tyler Fleming dives into the world of virtual reality.
To say this game is played is an understatement. We're part of it in every way.
Your heart racing, get you screaming. It's a ton of fun.
A new virtual reality experience has landed at 45 Rideau Street above the CIBC. Tech company Sandbox VR offers an immersion like no other.
Our biggest partnership that we have right now is with Netflix.
We have 8 experiences total, and we do have 4 of them that are extremely popular. It's Squid Game, Stranger Things, Deadwood Phobia, and our Amber Sky that are the most popular experiences.
I'm getting suited up and I'm going to give this a try. Starting with wrist and ankle tracking sensors to make real-life movements in-game. There's also a vest to add feeling like a zombie scratching your back. And of course, a headset.
I thought it was going to be a little nauseating. It's totally not. I can't see or hear what's going on in the outside world, but inside this VR, I can see my hands and I'm fully immersed. It's really cool. I can't wait to play.
Everything looks crisp, clear, and life-sized. My blaster has kickback, the monsters coming at me like nothing I've seen before. Large fans on the wall provide added sensation too.
Crazy, right?
I cannot believe how immersive it is.
This is just an intense experience. 30 minutes of gameplay for each experience that you have. Just unlike anything else.
Up to 6 can join a game. It costs $60 per person, and it's best to book ahead online. With dozens of locations worldwide and 80 more in 2026, Sandbox VR is betting Ottawa is ready for this futuristic entertainment. Tyler Fleming, CTV News.
A lot of people will love that. I would not love that. It is a gloomy and rainy start to the final weekend before Christmas. We do have a special weather statement in effect. All of those puddles that were out there all through the day because of the rain, because of the melt, will likely freeze, with temperatures having dropped over the last few hours and continuing to drop into the evening. As we want to get a full look at your forecast, back out to Jackie now at Saint Laurent. There's a little bit of everything in this forecast, Jackie.
Yeah, you're going to get a mixed bag today. Luckily, the rain has moved through for today, and we won't likely see the next precipitation we're going to see is likely flurries, and we'll get to that in just a bit. Taking a look at temperatures right now, sitting around the freezing mark. We've got mainly cloudy skies as well, but the thing is we could see some flurries moving through. Wind gusts, though, are going to be pretty up to 60 kilometers per hour. We saw a daytime high of about 9 degrees. As we look towards tonight's lows, it's going to get much chillier than what we saw yesterday. -8, -9 really throughout eastern Ontario, about -14 in Petawawa, -11 in Maniwaki. And as we look towards our daytime highs, about -2 for here in Ottawa. Freezing mark around Brockville, about 2 degrees in Kingston. And again, we could see the chance of flurries moving through. Periods of snow is likely during the afternoon, but it shouldn't stick around for very long for our Saturday. Keep in mind, we've got a weather statement in effect for here in Ottawa with wind gusts up to 80 kilometers per hour. Parts closer to Kingston, strong winds up to 90 kilometers per hour, and that's in effect for later this evening. So keep in mind, with those dropping conditions, we could see some slippery, slick, wet roads. So here's an idea of the conditions as we get into our weekend. A little bit of snow falling through for our Saturday, but mainly cloudy skies as well. Sunday, though, is going to be a little bit clearer, but with still the chance of flurries on the way. Taking a look at our friends throughout the country, we can see Fredericton, that risk of thunderstorm and rain. 13 degrees is the current temperature. It's a little bit warmer here in Ottawa, about freezing mark 3 in Quebec, -3 in Toronto, Windsor. So you can see that the cold air is moving through. An Arctic chill and deep freeze moving through our friends on the prairies, -21 in Edmonton and -16 16 in Calgary, but Vancouver is still on the plus side. 7 degrees is their current temperature. Now, the 7-day forecast is brought to you by Davidson Hearing Aid Center, celebrating over 80 years in a family business. So periods of snow for our Saturday, Sunday, still the chance of snow moving through for our first official day of winter. So yeah, we're not even into winter yet, but it's been feeling like that, and it helps that we have a holiday elf here at St. Laurent Shopping Center. Are you liking the snow that we are going to be getting this weekend?
I am. It reminds me of home. Oh my gosh.
Where's home for you?
The North Pole. Yeah, but I made it all the way here. I crossed the 7 levels of the candy cane forest, through the sea of the twirly swirly gumdrops, and then I crossed the bridge from Gatineau.
And do you really love all the toys that are here already for Christmas?
Look at all these toys. Everyone's been so generous. This is amazing.
It absolutely is. Thank you so much, Holiday Elf. And again, this is all part of the Toy Mountain campaign tonight, the big finale, and we are going to be welcoming all the wonderful, generous volunteers, community members, and so much more. So you'll be hearing from them in just a little bit. But for now, we're going to take it back to you in studio, Patricia.
That is a mountain, Jackie. Love it. We'll talk soon. Well, coming up, it's expected to be the busiest shopping day of the year. Where are Canadians heading to get Christmas gifts? Those details after the break.
Tonight released after decades behind bars.
Well, it's a lot of emotion. The best day of my career.
What finally opened the prison doors for a Montreal man. Later on CTV National News and Watch on Crave.
Boyd encourages you this holiday season to make Christmas memories and drop off new unwrapped toys at all the Toy Mountain drop-off locations. Toy Mountain and Boyd Moving and Storage helping families this holiday season.
Now, some other stories you need to know right now. If you're heading out to buy Christmas gifts tonight, the malls and stores will likely be packed. It is expected to be the busiest shopping day of the year. Forecasts from Interac predict today we'll see the highest number of transactions in 2025, with nearly 25 million Interac debit card swipes and taps expected to take place. The company says most of those purchases will happen at fast food restaurants, grocery stores, and discount stores. The Interac Holiday Spending Snapshot also finds higher costs mean Canadians are approaching the holidays with a heightened sense of caution when it comes to spending. Ottawa police are warning residents about a new type of distraction theft. Police say thieves are approaching victims and pretending to sell fake or low-quality jewelry. Then, while the victim is distracted, they attempt to steal their wallet or items from their vehicle. Police say if you are approached by strangers in suspicious circumstances, leave the area and seek help if needed. And if you do become victim to or witness a distraction theft, call 911.
Power play. Down low. Anderson goes off control. He scores!
A big win for the Ottawa Senators on home ice last night. It was the team's first time facing off against the Penguins this year. Brady Tkachuk scored that first goal, added another. Linus Ullmark had his first shutout of the season. The final score, 4-0 for Ottawa. The Sens are back at it at the CTC tomorrow with an afternoon game at 3 p.m. hosting the Chicago Blackhawks. Well, you only have a few more hours to buy a ticket for the CHEO Dream of a Lifetime lottery. The final deadline is midnight tonight. The grand prize is the Minto Dream Home, and the 50-50 jackpot is now worth over $1 million, still growing. You can buy tickets online at dreamofalifetime.ca. Well, let's go back to Jackie at St. Laurent Shopping Centre, where the Toy Mountain campaign is wrapping up and making sure the dreams of a lot of kids come true this Christmas, Jackie.
Yes, Patricia, all evening long, you've been actually seeing the amount of toys that have been collected behind us. And this is just one truck from this week at St. Laurent Shopping Centre. More has been donated throughout the weeks. I just want to give a shout out to everyone who has participated, all the community groups, all the members. And I just want to give a big shout out to a couple of them. Access Storage. Farah, you are representing Access Storage today. You brought your family here. What does it mean to you to be part of Toy Mountain this season?
It's all about supporting the communities and making sure every single kid has a toy, just like these.
Yes, I appreciate it.
I just want to say thank you so much for everybody that has donated.
Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your support as well. Dave.
Jackie, how are you?
How are you? I mean, your
Fantastic.
team has been in charge of picking up the toys from all the donations.
Yeah.
How has that been?
Well, this is just a fraction of what we picked up in the last 2 weeks, and we still have some more to pick up tomorrow and next week. So,
know what? It's all good.
It never stops. So thank you so much to you and
Absolutely.
your team for your efforts.
All right,
We
well,
really appreciate
can't do this
it.
with just me. It's the team that's doing this.
You heard it here. If you didn't make it, Dave is here thanking you personally. Cameron Taylor, you have not slept at all from the parade, from parade to
So many
here.
parades.
How are you feeling?
Feeling great. We're really excited to be, stoked to be here.
Yes, and you have a special presentation
We
to present
do.
to Glenn Van Gulik
We
and the
do.
Salvation Army crew.
Yes, we do. So on top of the toys that we brought in, Glenn, we'd like to also get the 45,000. 45,000 used to buy for toys this year.
Incredible, isn't it?
What does that mean to you to see this generosity this time of year? I mean, every year the need just grows and gets greater.
It does. The need keeps growing, but you know, the community steps up every single time. And Cameron, all of the professional firefighters from the association supporting the work of the Salvation Army, supporting CTV, Move 100, all that we're doing because it's about neighbors helping neighbors. And so this is going to go a long ways to making sure that every child has a toy under the tree. It's great.
Very quickly, Glenn, it's not just about the toy donations for the new unwrapped toys. You have a special story that you want to share as well, just the monetary donations, how that goes a long way as well.
It does. It goes a tremendous way because it allows us to actually make a purchase of toys, especially for some of those age groups where we don't see as many toys, that, 10 to 12 or that early, that toddler age, and it allows us to buy the toys that we need. So thank you so much.
Can we give it up for everyone here today and everyone who came in and donating? We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you all for helping us build a toy mountain. Thank you all for being here. We'll take it back to you in studio. Cameron Taylor, say hello to Patricia Bowl back at the desk.
Hi, Patricia. How are you?
Hi, Cameron. We love all of you guys. Such great support for Toy Mountain. It's been amazing. Jackie, thank you.
You're bringing joy to other people's families, and I love to create memories and make people happy with food.
Well, it is the most wonderful and most delicious time of the year. Coming up, we head to some local bakeries serving traditional holiday desserts.
Get the latest live local breaking news. Sign up now for our morning and evening CTV News Ottawa newsletter. The best local content from CTV News, Your Morning Ottawa, and News Talk 580 CFRA. Get it all in one place. Sign up now at ctvnewsottawa.ca. The CTV News Ottawa newsletter is brought to you in part by CAA Business.
The Donnelly team is thrilled to be part of Toy Mountain once again this year.
Please bring your new unwrapped toys to any one of the drop-off locations in the city, just like this one here at Donnelly Fort Lincoln.
Donnelly's and Toy Mountain, helping families this holiday season.
The Bell Media building is lit up bright this year thanks to our friends at Christmas Decor from Nutrilon. And with less than a week until Christmas, many families will be baking treats over the coming days. The smells and tastes of Christmas can be one of the best parts of the holidays. CTV's Peter Sperling takes us to some of the local businesses serving up the sweet flavors of the season.
For head pastry chef Jonathan Alexander, the taste of Christmas is
all about being festive, tradition.
Part of that tradition for many, fruitcake.
We've been people asking for them since Thanksgiving, so you can tell that people are a very big fan of them.
Time and again, we'll create more than 1,000, with the process starting in June.
We get them to soak for 6 months till they're nice, deep, and flavorful in flavor.
Also on the festive menu, minced tartlets, plum pudding, along with other favorites.
We love Christmas, especially me.
I love shinies and sparkles. It's not Christmas without it.
At dessert first, a twist on the traditional Yule log.
This is our Yule stump cake instead of a Yule log.
For owner Julia Gindra, a full assortment, fueled by hard work, rewarded with smiles.
You're bringing joy to other people's families, and I love to create memories and make people happy with food.
Of course, no home is complete this time of year without a gingerbread house.
This is the #1 seller, which is our large house with lights. That's what I originally started doing 25 years ago.
Customers returning year after year to the gingerbread man in Manotick, at times lining up.
It gives me goosebumps. I got goosebumps just as you're saying it.
Other favorites here, cookies, snaps, and a popular DIY kit.
So you get to have the fun while we do the hard part.
Many cultures have a favorite Christmas or holiday baking tradition. For the Italian community, it's panettone. La Bottega imports around 100 varieties from Italy each year.
This is the Italian Christmas cake. This is the one you have Christmas morning. This is the one you bring as a gift.
And how do they taste? Let's try it out. Cheers.
Oh, if they're bad, I take
That's really tasty. Peter Sperling, CTV News.
Well, just ahead, more on what a new deal means for the future of TikTok in the U.S.
You're watching CTV News with Patricia Bowl.
The magic of the holidays is here, and this year the need is greater than ever.
Let's ensure every child in our community feels the joy with CTV and Move 100's Toy Mountain.
Together with the Salvation Army, we can help spread cheer and make a child's wish come true.
Drop off any new unwrapped toy to the designated drop-off locations or make a monetary donation online.
For all the details, visit toymountain.ca, presented by Donnelly Automotive Group.
iHeartRadio Weekenders is powered by Barhaven Ford, Ottawa's newest and largest Ford store, and Eastern Ontario's Ford EV leader.
A big weekend ahead. Time now to check in with our iHeartRadio Weekender, Tanea Taylor. Tanea.
You should visit the Ottawa Christmas Market in Lansdowne this weekend if you haven't yet. It runs through New Year's Eve and includes loads of shopping opportunities from local vendors, plus live entertainment, holiday-themed drinks, and lots more like skating, holiday movies, and Santa's Village for the kids and the kids at heart. Another great one to visit this weekend is the Miller's Holiday Market at 1D Studios on Conroy Road. This is a great way to get into that festive spirit with tractor rides, kids crafts, and a huge selection of local vendors helping you finish up your gift shopping. Great one to bring the family to or to check out on your own if you need a little break from all the craziness. Last up today is the magic of lights. You still have time to visit Wesley Clover Parks and see the 2-kilometer light drive-through featuring over 2 million lights, including Ontario's longest light tunnel. All proceeds go to CHEO, so all the more reason to bundle the family into the car, grab some hot drinks, and take a drive. Of course, lots more happening as we gear up for Christmas in the capital. For the full list and all the details, check ctvottawa.ca/weekenders. For the iHeartRadio Weekenders, my name's Tanea Taylor. Have a great one.
iHeartRadio Weekenders is powered by Barhaven Ford, Ottawa's newest and largest Ford store, and Eastern Ontario's Ford EV leader.
More of a rebound for big tech today, led by news from Oracle. BNN Bloomberg's Marilla Fernandez has the details.
Oracle stock moved up close to 7% today. After news, it will be one of several companies buying a stake in TikTok. ByteDance is the parent company of TikTok. Oracle, Silver Lake, and MGX will each take a 15% stake of the U.S. ByteDance operation. The U.S. had demanded some American ownership of the Chinese company because of national security concerns. The deal is expected to close in January. Here are the closing numbers for the day. The Canadian dollar is down to 72.46. West Texas Intermediate is up to 56.66. Western Canadian Select is up to 42.85. And the TSX gained 314 points for another record close of 31,755. Those are your business headlines. I'm Marilla Fernandez.
Nadine Inwood just won $20,000 with Move's 20K holiday. Nadine, how do you feel?
Great.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Well, coming up, you'd feel great too if you won $20,000 just before the holidays. We'll introduce you to Move 100's Holiday Contest grand prize winner, Jackie.
Well, thanks so much, Patricia. Joining me here at St. Laurent Shopping Center, we've got City Councillor Steve DeRush here. Steve, why did you choose to come here today?
Well, this is a great day to finally unveil this fantastic mountain, and I want to thank, on behalf of the City of Ottawa, all the generous donors, CTV News, Move 100, and the Salvation Army, who have shown a great generosity.
We really appreciate it. And very quickly, just for you, Toy Mountain campaign, what does it mean to you?
It just means so much to think about families waking up on Christmas morning and having a gift. And I can't imagine as a parent a child waking up without a gift. So I'm very, very grateful to the citizens.
We really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. And again, we will be here until 9 p.m. today. St. Laurent Shopping Center will be open to take donations. Here's a live look through our Centennial Glass Skycam, and you can hear the musical stylings of our Salvation Army band. The current temperature We're sitting around the freezing mark and a wonderful view of the National Gallery of Canada.
You're watching CTV News with Patricia Bowl.
The most important part of any journey is to arrive safely. Hi, I'm Patricia Bowl.
And I'm Stefan Keys from CTV. Distracted or impaired driving can have devastating consequences.
Hey, it's Ashley.
And Gord from Ottawa's Pure Country 94.
Always plan for a designated driver, and please keep your phone down.
Everyone can help keep communities safe.
Drive safe. Brought to you by the Ottawa Safety Council. For more information on road safety programs and services, visit ottawasafetycouncil.ca.
Monday on CTV Your Morning Ottawa. It's not even Christmas yet, but some Boxing Day deals have already started. We'll tell you what you can expect at the shops next week. Wake up the right way with Your Morning Ottawa starting at 6 a.m.
Hairstyles, courtesy of Salon Fiorella.
Here's what's on CTV tonight. E-Talk, The Big Bang Theory, Happy's Place, Stumble, Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, and Boston Blue. We want to go back out to Saint Laurent and Jackie. One more check on the weather and a little other stuff happening there as we wrap up Toy Mountain, Jackie. They're excited.
Yeah, it's quite the wrap-up that we're having today. I'm loving everyone who came out today. A big thank you to them. But let's take a look at those weather conditions, shall we, for tomorrow. You know, the funny thing is this morning, we had +8 to start our day off. Quite the opposite for tomorrow, -8. We are going to get a little bit of sunshine to start our day, but then the clouds are going to start to move in. There are going to be periods of snow, only a daytime high about -2. The periods of snow anticipated for the afternoon. First official day of winter is this Sunday, believe it or not, with a chance of snow moving in as well. -2 is what we're going to average really for the next couple of days. It won't be until Wednesday that we could see the best chance for sunshine throughout our day. And temperatures are going to start to dip overnight, -15 into Monday, -18 into Tuesday. So yeah, winter is here, and that is a wrap here from Toy Mountain. But I want to bring in Glenn Van Gulik for a final time.
I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you next week. I tell you, it's been a great time.
Thank you so much for having us. The energy that the team has put on, we really appreciate it. To see the community support here has been just unmatched completely.
Yeah, incredible.
You have a grand total that you want to share.
Well, here's the thing. You know, we see these donations coming in week by week, and it's impacting families every single time. You know, I had a mom actually come into one of our locations and pick up a toy for a child, and she was in tears, just thanking everyone for the support. So that's the support that the viewers here and our great city of Ottawa is providing every day. And the total number of donations, $177,000, 68,000 toys plus, and we're still counting. And here's the most important number, 16,000 children. 16,000 children are going to have a toy under the tree this Christmas.
Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone watching at home, listening on CFRA for the wonderful support and efforts. Again, the donation is still open.
It's still open.
Right now.
And it'll be here right through to Christmas Eve. So come on by, drop off that toy, and we'll make sure it gets to a child.
Well, thank you so much, and everyone, big shout out to everyone who has joined us here today. Patricia, Natalie, I hope you feel the energy back at the studio because we have had such an amazing time for helping build a toy mountain here in the city of Ottawa. Happy holidays. We're going to take it back to you in studio.
Incredible energy, Jackie. Congratulations to you and the whole team. I know you and Glenn will be walking through a mall next week wondering why no one's cheering. Just people doing shopping. It's been a lot of fun. We feel like we've missed out on a party a lot of these nights. So thank you to you guys, and congratulations, please, to everyone there behind you.
It's so good.
Especially to Glenn. Awesome. Really, really good stuff.
Amazing
a lot of
energy.
fun, a lot of people coming and being a part of that. So great to see those totals and those numbers for sure. Natalie Van Roy is looking ahead to our 11:30 news tonight. Natalie?
That's right. Thanks, Patricia. Well, the Ottawa 67s are back on the ice in minutes to face off at the Peterborough Petes. The game starts at 7 p.m. at TD Place. It kicks off a 4-game stretch in Ottawa over the holiday period. And the 67s are coming off a winning streak after beating Windsor last Sunday 2-1 and the Oshawa Generals on December 12th 3-1. You can get the news anytime, anywhere at ctvnewsottawa.ca and join me tonight for CTV News at 11:30.
Will do. Good stuff. Thank you. And finally for us tonight, Christmas has come early for one Ottawa resident thanks to Move 100. They've got a grand prize winner for the Move 20K holiday contest.
We're going to pay off some debt, and we're actually moving in February, so it's going to help us move.
Nadine Inwood taking home $20,000 just in time for the holidays. Move 100's Jeff and Sophie presented Nadine with the giant prize here at our Bell Media Ottawa studios earlier today. Perfect timing for that. Congratulations to Nadine on the win and the move coming up, and hopefully a happy holiday to all of you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Amazing. $20,000. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, and it's great timing. We would all love a little something to make it a little easier heading into what is going to be a bit of a strap time for a lot of people, for sure, because we're doing a lot of fun stuff and we're buying for the people we love. They're doing fun stuff on Taffy Lane. We're going to leave you with some shots of some great Christmas scenes. You can check those out, of course. Yeah,
look at those lights.
All out. Do be careful, though, if you are out on the roads tonight. I'm not hearing any reports that it's terrible yet, but we do know that temperature is continuing to drop. So the potential for some slippery roads out there. Take it easy. Have a happy and healthy weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday.